So Pete, we're here in Beacon, New York, near your hometown. You've been fighting nuclear power for almost a half century. Do you remember when when you first came to Seabrook in 1978?
I remember Seabrook very well.
So what were the circumstances?
Wonderful crowd of people camping all over.
Right.
And it was so, the spirit was so positive that I felt it was a very worthwhile experience, even though we lost that particular battle or that particular struggle.
Now you were there with Jackson Browne and Arlo Guthrie, and
that's right.
We had 20,000 people on the Seabrook nuclear site.
And as the decades have rolled on, some people said, "Oh, see, you were just alarmed unnecessarily. There's been no accident up there." But I keep referring to Murphy's Law. It says that if an accident can happen, sooner or later it will.
God forbid.
And so we've got to keep on being concerned about this problem and not just give up and say, "Oh, we got more important things to think about."
Well, actually, within a year of that accident, within a year of the gathering at Seabrook that you sang at, there was an accident at 3 Mile Island.
That's right.
And that led to the Musicians United for Safe Energy concerts in New York City in September. Now, you live near the Indian Point reactor, and you must have helped start the resistance to those plants.
No, I don't think I started anything.
Well, you helped.
No, I don't live very near it. I just live 12 miles north of it.
Uh-huh. And you've been fighting Indian Point for a long, long time?
I've been singing about it. Way, way back 60 years ago. That's going on 70 years since Hiroshima. And I'm convinced that sooner or later the human race will have to realize that it's a 50-50 chance that there's going to be a human race here in 100 years. We're doing so many dangerous things. Before, the dangers were little dangers, but now the dangers are very big dangers. And we're concerned about the sky, the water, the earth, the air all around us, the food we eat. And it's all too easy to say, "Oh, let other people worry about it. I got to pay the rent. That's what I'm worried about." And I'm now trying to find a way to reach these people who say, "Oh, let others worry about it. They know more than I do. I'm going to worry about the rent and feeding my family." And I'm working mainly with the kids here in Beacon. The school kids, black and white and Latino and Asian. This is a very mixed up little town now. It used to be, of course, there was a Dutch girl who started the settlement here. She had a piece of papers that her father had gotten. He'd given a lot of money to King Charles 300 years ago. And now she had a piece of paper saying that she was the owner of 25,000 acres of land along the Hudson, a big triangle. And she married an Englishman. They got a little sailboat, had a millstone made and a saw blade, and they put mills on the creek where there were rapids, and sold land to people who came up, worked hard, cut down the trees, plowed the land. And then the Irish came in the 1840s, I guess.
Right.
And the Italians came in the 1880s and 90s. My daughter has made a mural in the school showing the many different kinds of people who've lived here over the centuries. Starts with an Indian girl with a basket of corn and a black man with a book under his arm. He was an unusual fella. He taught himself to read and write when he was a slave, and he escaped, and he got a job as a gardener for a Dutch family up here, and the money he earned eventually helped him buy the freedom of his wife from the South. But for 40 years he kept a diary, and the diary's in the New York Historical Society. He lived to see the Emancipation Proclamation, and my daughter put him in the mural that she made in the library.
Great. Now, why do you, you've been with the nuclear issue all these years. You've got the Clearwater that's still working, and everybody that you work with here is working the Shut Indian Point, the nuclear plant. What's your particular angle on fighting nuclear power?
I say don't forget it, and keep including it. They know that they don't know where to put all this nuclear waste. The people of Nevada voted against it. They can't leave it. Where are they going to take it? I suppose, you know, Lawrence Sumner says, oh, give it to some third world country. That's the most inexpensive thing.
Right.
He actually said that.
He did.
The way to get rid of poisons, give them to those people. They'll take the money, and they don't know about the poisons.
Now, what about this vision? Do we have an alternative? This vision of Solartopia. What do you think about the green powered Earth?
This is the wonderful, positive way of approaching the problem. Don't just say don't. Let's say do something good. And this is the most exciting time in the world to be living. There's never been such an exciting time. Wind power, sun power, and I buy copies of the book, The Green Collar Economy by Van Joen, a wonderful book, showing how with a little training, maybe a month of training, some teenage dropout of high school can make himself a job or herself a job. Knock on the door. Mrs. Johnson, I used to knock on your door asking if you wanted your lawn mowed. Now I'm knocking on your door. See this extension ladder I've got? You pay me to use this extension ladder, and you are going to save thousands and thousands of dollars. Let me put some solar collectors on your roof.
Right, and that's a Solartopian vision that you have at your house. What do you have in your house for?
Well, I have enough so that on a sunny day when I'm not using much electricity, I can turn the meter backwards.
And you have an electric car, a pickup truck.
I have a little electric pickup truck. It's being used right now, so I didn't use it today. I should have. But
so you can charge your pickup and just drive around with no gas.
That's right.
That's a great thing.
Yeah.
Now, this vision of a green-powered Earth, you've written a song for it, Solartopia.
Well, with my friend Dave Burns, we've got a little song, and we'll sing it for you later today. Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah. And what makes you so hopeful about Solartopia? What makes you think it's going to work?
Because our country is full of people, full of ambition, and when they realize that this is not just pie in the sky, this is something very direct. Pay our bills next month, not sometime.